Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oblong Polka Dots and my name is Kerr, and on this channel we talk about makeup, skincare, and beauty. So if that's something you're into, you've come to the right place. I dilly-dallied this morning and now I'm paying for it because I'm in a hurry. So we have the Ace Beaute Nostalgia palette here, and this is what the palette looks like. It comes with a big mirror. These are the colors. I'm looking for kind of a burgundy look today, so we're gonna make this super duper quick. Quick, honey. Real quick. We're starting off with our Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. And we're just gonna prime the eye. This is my favorite eyeshadow base to use. It does not let my shadow crease. It keeps it on all day. It's just a really easy base. Plus, it's a great price point, which we always love a good price point for a high quality product. Since I'm not sure about this palette having fallout, I'm going to pause on putting anything else on my face and just go ahead and start with my eyes. I'm going to go in with this small brush right here. I'm going to grab Raspberry, which is this shade right here. Raspberry. Ignore the broken nail, please. And we're going to pop Raspberry into the outer corner. Ooh, we definitely have kickback. Tons, actually. I don't know if it's because I picked up a bunch of product with this little brush or not, but yes, kickback is there. And we're just popping this onto the second half of the eye. There's a line right there down the middle. We're going to do the same thing with this eye. And we're just going to deepen it up a little bit. It's like a nice cranberry color. It's perfect for the transition to fall. Seattle really doesn't stay warm for very long, so it's already gotten cool. It was like 56 degrees yesterday. Our summers are pretty abbreviated compared to the rest of the country. They're beautiful, but they're just not as long. Slap a little bit more on here. I really like this shade. Very pretty. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to grab a fluffy brush and we're going to blend out this crease a little bit. There's nothing on the brush. We're just taking this color and diffusing it. Just like that. And then let's find another color. That's good. Okay, so for our next color, we are going to use, ooh, that's really bright. I don't know if I want to go that bright. Maybe, should we try flip-flops? No, let's not go that bright. Let's go with flower. We're going to do flower right down here. This time we're going to grab a flat brush and we're going to put this all over the rest of the lid. Just pulling this in. Pack it on, blend it out. A little bit more. Pull that right up into the crease. Okay, we are good. All right, so now we are going to grab one more color. How about Heat? This one right here. And that's going to be on that same flat brush, and we're just going to use this as our topper. If I wanted to have a lot more impact, I would go in with my NYX glitter primer, but I don't necessarily want that. I think that this particular shade is impactful enough, but if I really wanted to amp it up, I could. And it's blending beautifully, by the way. There we go. Perfect. Love it. I love it when a look comes together, especially when I'm in a hurry. And that's what we've got going, you guys. This is a great palette. I knew it would be, though. I really like Ace Beaute. I think that they have a very high quality product. I'm not sure why this brand is not talked about more often. It's it's really good, you guys. If you are looking for a solid makeup brand that has really pigmented colors that are also easy to blend, I recommend Ace Beaute for sure. Their palettes have every single one of them have all been high quality for me. Had no problems out of them. So just be aware that they're very pigmented though. So think Juvia's Place or Makeup by Yolanda, like that kind of really high pigment. Other than that, I think that, you know, even a beginner can use these palettes. They just have to be careful. Okay, so now let's go in. We're going to line the eyes real quick. We're going to go in with Love Drug from Urban Decay. Okay, so I might also line the lower lash line with Woodstock just because I want a little more bang for my buck. So we're going to go in with Urban Decay's Woodstock right here on the lower lash line just to brighten it up a little. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Okay, so now we are going to quickly finish the rest of the face because I only have a couple minutes here. So we have our Milani color corrector. This is the one that is called Conceal and Perfect. It's in number 4 Nectar. We're using that to cancel out some of the gray under our eyes. This is Hereditary. It's completely normal, but I don't necessarily want it peeking through my makeup. We're also going to cover up some of this melasma. I love this product, but I just cannot stand this packaging. This packaging is a pain in the butt. There. And then we're going to grab a sponge. We're just going to sponge this in. And this is just helping to cancel out some of that shadow. And then on top of this, we're going to put our La Mer, the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation, Broad Spectrum SPF 20. I really like this one. If we're skin twins, I'm in the shade 450 Sepia. We're going to put a little pump on here, and then another little pump. And that's plenty. I don't necessarily want to have like a full coverage look. We're just looking more for like a tint. So we're going for that tint style. And we're just going to work this in. I didn't put on any primer today because I want to see how this foundation works without a primer. I have the feeling that it will work well, but I've only ever used it with a primer, so we're gonna see. But because it has such a sheer texture, kind of like, what's another one that's like this? Sort of similar to that L'Oreal serum, but it doesn't have a serum feel to it. But this is so much more sheer than I thought it was when I first tried it out, that I think I can get away with not wearing a primer. It's not that heavy, is what I'm saying. Okay. We're gonna find out though. Plus it's not as warm as it has been, so I feel a little more confident that I can get away with not wearing a primer. We'll see though. I will come back to you and let you know if my little experiment didn't work. Hopefully it does, because I'm about to be at work today. Out here like a grease ball. Okay, so we are going to put on a little bit of concealer. This one is from Lancome. It's the Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer in the shade 470. Just going to pop that on. Here we go. Just a little. Going for kind of a light feel here today. Like a just enough product. Oop, girl. Just enough product, not a lot. All right, and then let's go ahead and tidy this up. We're gonna go in with our Ruby Kisses HD Set and Forget setting powder. As always, this is a reminder, do not use too much or you will come out casket ready. I do have to set this foundation because it does transfer, so even if I wanted to experiment further without powder, I probably wouldn't be brave enough to do that because I have the feeling it would get all over the place. So here we go. And then we're going to go ahead and use our Milani setting spray. This is the peach scented setting spray. It's the Make It Last line. They don't make this anymore. It's been discontinued. So if you can find it, you should grab a couple bottles because I really like this setting spray. It's awesome. I don't think I'm going to go in today with a blush. I know. I love blush, but today I'm not going to actually wear one. We're just going to let that foundation speak for itself because I really want to see like how it works out. I don't necessarily want to pile another product on top. For my brows, I'm going in with the MAC spiked pencil. I'm not going to fill my brows in. I'm just going to brush them out a little so they're not unruly. My brows are tattooed, so I don't always have to fill them in, but sometimes I like to because I just like to have that kind of look, you know what I mean? I do, though, want to do a little mirroring, so I'm going to take those shadows that we used on the lid, and we're going to pop those on the lower lash line. We're doing this carefully because we don't want fallout. So just a little bit. Right along the line. Okay. How's that? For our mascara, we're going to be using the one that I've been obsessing with, or obsessing over. And it's the one that's from Fenty. It's the Hella Thick mascara. This one, I really like this a lot. It's awesome. And you don't need but one coat, even though I often go over with 2 coats. A little more on this side. Yeah, like that. Love this mascara, you guys. And I like the fact that the brush is small enough so that when I do the bottom, it doesn't like crowd. I don't have to be as careful because I know the brush is not going to touch the skin. Ooh, makes my lashes look long. Gives that kind of baby doll lash effect, right? Lastly, we're going to go in with this Gucci lipstick. It is called Goldie Red, number 25. It's one of the skinny ones. And this is that kind of orangey color. Just putting that in the center. I like that bitten. I think that's what it's called. That bitten style, where it looks like you bit your lip. There we go. All done. What do you guys think? Yay! Oh, Ace Beaute never fails. Please pick up that palette. You guys will not regret it. It's an awesome one. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.